The word disaster means great damage or loss. So, natural disasters are powerful and dangerous events that are caused by nature. Nature is like no one can stop nature, right? Everyone is failed in front of nature. So, disasters happen suddenly or without any warnings, and they cause like major damages. It is like if it is a small in a small scale disasters, yeah, there is no damage of anything. If it is like a large scale or in a large scale, there is a huge damage for the whole thing. So disasters in the during the disasters time, uh, people lost property, and we get some effects for the environment. There are so many problems due to this disasters in the form of like earthquakes, hurricanes, floods, landslides, so many like one time we had tsunami thing, then avalanches. So we have so many forms for the natural disasters. Like today, natural disasters are becoming like increasingly common. So every year we are facing this disasters thing in increased rapid increased numbers. The planet Earth is one of the planet has gone through many changes over these centuries, because humans unlimited activities in search of. So humans are doing so many search for these natural things. So nature is God's gift. So human is trying to do some searches in this natural property. So because of that thing, human has to face these kind of disasters from naturals and natures, and these changes are majorly due to natural disasters happening throughout the time. You can observe, right? In the olden days, like disasters were there, but not like this. See, in 2023, if we observe, there are lots of disasters worldwide. In India, we had so many landslides, floods, and so many things in North India and South India. If we take the flood situation in North India, same thing, floods and landslides. See, in Turkey, we heard, right, there are a continuous earthquakes, like there is a one gap of 1 week they are facing 2 to 3 times of earthquake back to back. So this kind of situations were not there in the previous times. See, in 1 week back, 1 week or 4 5 days back, we had earthquake in Morocco. 2 days back we had the flood situation in Libya. So just imagine what is the time in which time we are going in. So I think if we won't stop our human activities, or if we won't take proper plans for this thing, then definitely one day Earth will not survive. All the living creatures will not survive in this planet. So, what are the effects what was the effects we have to face during this natural disasters? First one common thing is like loss of life. So, because of disasters, it's not giving any time, date, and all. This is suddenly happening. So there is no precaution from the humans. And yes, of course, in some time scientists will alert us this, or the weather people will alert in this day this much of rains are coming, so be alert, flood is coming and all. But sometimes there is no information, nothing. Suddenly everything is happening. So I think one time you remembered during maybe 4 to 5 or long time back, there is a in Uttarakhand, like in the night time, there is a heavy rain. There is no control for the rain, so everybody is sleeping. That time we are sleeping. So suddenly there is a heavy rainfall. So there is no one can do anything. So we lost so many people, hundreds of thousands of people during that time. So because of these natural disasters, we will lose life of not only humans, even for the animals. Everybody will lose life. then we are facing injuries. See, some people will face like lots of serious injuries. Some people will lose their some body parts and all because of this disasters. Like if the earthquake comes, the building collapses, then it falls on that particular people or whatever. So the people, the creatures, all losing their parts, or they get some severe damages. Then people, the property and the damage and destructions, as of course, if whatever the natural disasters comes, it damages everything, whether it is their property, house, anything, everything will be damaged by this natural disasters. So, and one more thing, if we disasters happen, then destructions also are there in these natural disasters. Then next comes like displacement in the sense disasters can force people to evacuate their homes and communities. They have to go some other place. Some may find temporary shelters in we have, right, evacuation centers, while others may become like internally displaced persons or refugee camps. So many things are coming, but still the peoples are has to do replacement for the because of this disaster. Next, like environmental effect. Say, natural disasters can have significant environmental consequences. For example, if just imagine wildfires. So this is a common in California, sorry, Amazon forest and all. So there is the because of this wildfire, that ecosystem also gets destroys. The air also pollutes. So we lost animals. The one of the nature's gift. Animal is also one of the nature's gifts. We can say we lost so many animals, birds. They lost their nest, their home. The animals' home is forest. So they don't have anything because of the disaster. And we've seen, right, in some news and all, some live people have already seen the animals are roaming on the roads and also why, because of this disaster thing and all. So next, like economic loss. So economic loss is one of the main loss because of the disaster. Just imagine if a country is underdeveloped or backward country. So in that country, if this disasters are happens, so it is very difficult them to recover because they are already backward, or they have lots of difficulty for their own people. If in that time, if these kind of situations were comes, for them it is very difficult to overcome from this. So that time they take some loans from the developing countries. Then again they feel so many things because of these disasters. And like, see, if it is a developing country also, but still if this kind of disasters comes, they have to lose their agriculture infrastructure, and they lose their businesses. So many, totally it is like damage only. So like, next is like a disruption of services, like in the sense, the water, electricity, and like communication services can be destroyed by this disasters. So if flood comes, everything will be fall on the road, or it's under the mud and all. So like it's like we can't control anything. So services also gets damaged. And one more thing is like emotional trauma of the people. See, survivors of who are surviving in the natural disasters, they may experience depression. There, some of them are going a mental shock, and some of them are facing emotional challenges in the sense some of the family members are losing their people. And in we heard, right, all the people members are dying because of disaster, and one people is surviving. What is the use of their saying, right, our all people from my family has died because of this incident. I am the one person who survived. Why I have to survive? Like, so many emotional things are coming during this disaster time. Next comes like health. Health is very important. So disasters can lead to public health crisis, including the spread of infectious diseases due to overcrowded shelters, and like there is no like contaminated water. So many things. So these health concerns are also that during because of this natural disasters. And food and there is a shortage in food and water. See, wherever these disaster things are happening, there is food is not available. Water is already polluted because of this disaster, so it is not able to consume that particular item. We have to get that item from the either from faraway state or faraway place. So it is very difficult. So many expenses are there to bring that thing to the particular area. So this is also one of the major effect. Next, social disruptions, communities can experience social disruptions with the people facing challenges such as family separation, loss of social support networks. So many destructions of from the social also. See, and one more thing is the people. You see, in every home we have like old people or children or that people who are the disabilities people, and almost every people have that if this kind of disasters comes, so it is very difficult for them also. So very difficult, right? So they are facing more challenges, more difficulty, because they don't have shelter, because their house is destroyed because of the natural disasters. So this will get move them into depression, anxiety, and all. So they're always thinking on the disaster thing only. So we can't experience, right? Because in here we are not facing that kind of thing, because we are lucky to say that. But then in some places, it's like common disaster. Like how rain is coming here in a normal thing. Same thing, earthquakes are common in that particular areas, like volcanoes. See, that is also like the people who are surviving in that particular nearby area, they have to vacate their homes every now and then. So it is very difficult. They during that time they lose their education. They don't have proper work that particular time. We can't tell in words, because they only know what is the pain they are going on that particular time. So at least we have to pray those people, so they get some strength during and overcome from these disastrous times. And we should see, nowadays we can observe, right? Rains are in here, rains are very less. It's not like olden days. Like rain is, we can say rain is like guest nowadays. So when during like past times and all the past years when we are kids, rain is like common every day. It's like normal. Rain is coming. Now we can't say it is rainy season. It is rainy season. In Karnataka it is like June to like September, October. It is a completely rainy season, like a normal rain and all. But now it is not rainy season. It is like summer season. We can call it as a summer. So why this is all happening? Because of the human activities with the nature. Humans are giving something to nature in a negative way. In the same way we are receiving something negative from the nature. So this is our work, that what we are getting as a gift from the nature. So uh, at least we have to do something whatever happens from our end. If we face some disaster kind of situation, or at least we have to try something to help these people or in our area. So this will definitely help, not only for us, for our society also. Thank you.